We are back for more Fate/stay night, episode 32, I think. Gosh, this is gonna be a long series. I don't even think we're halfway through the Fate route yet. I could be completely wrong. Like, we could be, like, winding up for the climax any second, and I just wouldn't know it. But I feel like it would be... Hang on, I gotta adjust the pop filter. There we go. But I feel like that would be terrible if we were actually approaching the climax, just because, like, there hasn't been any build-up to it yet. And I actually do know what the climax is of this game. I don't have a lot of context for it, but I have context of the climax. I mean, I don't have context of the climax. I just know what happens. But yeah, so I don't think we're anywhere close to the end. So I would guess that the Fate route will be around 80 episodes. Oh gosh, the Fate route's gonna be around 80 episodes. With that being said, let's just get on with it. I take my wallet and go outside. I won't take even 10 minutes on a bicycle to get... It won't even take 10 minutes on a bicycle to get to the shopping district from here. By the way, the bicycle I just took from the garage is bicycle number 2. Number 1 is still out front. It is still out in front of Ryoto Temple. That's everything I have to specify. I descend the hill. There's no music. I don't think I've been to the shopping district in the daytime on a weekday since I was running errands as a child. Neat, Shiro. Oh, there we go, music. Because it's daytime, there are a lot of housewives at the intersection on their way home from shopping. They're coming from the shopping district that Sakurai and I go to regularly. I finished buying all the groceries, ingredients for lunch for 2, and a light Japanese snack. Dinner tonight is fine since Tosaka's in charge of that, but I buy enough bread for 4 people for tomorrow's breakfast. I don't know how to make the strawberry jam, so I buy the cheapest. No, that'll probably give me some criticism. So I buy a rather expensive one. Damn, it's really expensive. Why do I have to pay 1,000? Oh, 1,000 yen. Isn't that like $10? Yeah, should be around $10. That's a lot. Ugh, no. As someone, listen, I'm a 21-year-old. I've been buying my own groceries for a few years now. And I'm definitely like that type of guy who will like stand there and compare prices like, oh yes, this bread is like a few bucks, this one's a few dollars, I mean like 30 cents less. Let's go with that. I would never, ever pay $10 for jam. Probably to only be used on one meal. Like, I would pay 10 bucks for peanut butter. I don't, but I would, because it lasts so long. Too much for jam. Damn, it's really expensive. Why do I have to pay 1,000 yen for something so sweet? I complain as I put the groceries into the bicycle cart, and then I feel something tugging at my clothes from behind. I turn around, wondering what it could be. No! Why? No! I knew something was gonna happen, but I was expecting it to be like, wink wink, the people from Ryoto Temple, wink wink. Not Ilya, okay. There is a young girl with silver hair. What? I back off, knocking the bicycle over. I stand ready at once while the girl just smiles at me. I don't feel any immerse intent, nor even I hate this word, I always struggle with it. Enmity from that girl. In addition, the girl says, I'm glad you're alive, Oni-chan. And she smiles happily. This girl is definitely Berserker's master. The master of the monsters. The master of the monster that slashed me in one blow that night. Who would expect to meet someone like this in a shopping district near their house, especially in daytime? Don't tell me. You intend to fight me here? You're saying strange things. We can't fight while the sun's up. She frowns in displeasure. That is definitely the behavior of a young girl, suitable for her age. I don't know her intentions. But even I can tell... I don't know her intentions. Okay, but even I can tell that the girl in front of me is harmless. You're... If I remember correctly, Ilyasville von Einsburn. It's long, so you can call me Ilya. So what's Oni-chan's name? Me? I'm Emiyashiro. Emiyashiro? That's hard to say. It's the first time I've heard it pronounced like that, too. No, if you have trouble remembering it, you can call me Shiro. That's my name. Shiro? Oh, it's an easier name than I thought. I see, Shiro. Yeah, that sounds good. It's simple, but it sounds aloof. Iliasville looks at me with suggestive eyes. My body unintentionally moves and lowers its waist down so it can move freely. Because she is Berserker's master. If she felt like it, she could probably blow me away along with the flower shop next to me. Oh, you don't have to be so careful. I left Berserker at home today. Oni-chan left Saber behind too, so we're equal. Yeah, no, Ilia could solo Shiro so easily. Iliasville, I'm having trouble pronouncing her name, looks up at my face happily. Well, what do you mean equal? Hey, let's talk. I have lots of things I want to talk to you about. The girl clings my arm as naturally as if she were holding her father's. Hold on. What are you doing all of a sudden? Is this some new scheme? We're just gonna talk. Normal children talk friendly, right? Oh, that's true, but we're different. We're both masters and we've already fought. We're more like enemies. That's not right. I don't have any enemies. Other masters are just harmful bugs. But I can let you go if you behave yourself. She's saying terrible things so casually too. Jeez, just get off of me, you're being absurd. I swing my hand and throw Iliasville off. Ah! She topples. As I try to make her let go, the girl almost falls to the ground. Oh no, Ilia! Why the hell did I do something like that right then? When I notice, I instantly reach out for Iliasville. Jeez, this is too long. Iliasville, jeez, this is too long. Ilia's waist, and caught her as she fell. I suddenly lower Ilia to the ground. Ilia is silent. I don't know what to say either, so I stand still, looking down at Ilia. This is awkward. So the instant I tried to leave to go home. What? Do you not like me, Oni-chan? That voice does not match the face. She sounds sad, but she's all looking all smug. Do you not like me, Oni-chan? That night, she says this with the same glowing red eyes she had when Berserker was with her. A chill runs down my spine. Her gestures up to now are so childlike that my sense of danger had faded. But she's definitely Berserker's master. I'll die if I disobey her. I can't show my face to Saber if I die in vain here. And most of all, involve all the people here in the shopping district. Yes, I can bet on it. This girl will mercilessly use her power as a master no matter where she is. Alright, we'll talk. I'll keep calm, so is that okay, Ilia? Yep. Then let's go to the park over there. I just went to look at it, but there wasn't anyone there. Ilia starts to run with dancing steps. Hurry, hurry! I'll leave you behind if you don't hurry, Shiro! Ilia runs through the shopping district, spinning in circles. She really went on ahead. Beyond amazement, I'm a bit moved. For this girl Ilia, any promise is an absolute truth. That's why she ran off so happily. She doesn't think I'll run away with it, thinking it's a chance to do so when I'm alone. I told her I'll talk to her, so she ran off trusting me to do so. What's with her? She's really unbalanced. But, well, I'm not yet grown up enough to betray such a pure trust. Ilia and I are alone in the same park a little away from the shopping district. Maybe all the children are at school, or maybe such a small park isn't popular anymore. Anyways, we start to talk in the empty winter park, bathed in a strangely tense atmosphere. Wait, so what are we going to talk about? Do you want to know about Saber? Huh? Why would we talk about Saber? Because we're masters. We'd want to gain information on enemy servants, right? I don't want to talk about that. It's boring. If we don't talk about something more fun. Well, you say boring, but then what's fun for you, Ilia? I don't know. I haven't talked to other people much, so I don't know what we should talk about. Hey, you brought me here to talk in spite of that? Didn't you get taught not to act on something until you think it through? I bet you didn't. So be a thoughtful adult from now on. It's fine. I'll let you do that sort of thing. It's the man's responsibility to escort the lady, right? So all I have to do is follow you. She smiles and leans on my shoulder. She's not just being over familiar. but it's as natural as a small animal snuggling because it's cold. Wait, looking closer at her, she does actually look cold. Ilya, are you cold? Huh? Yeah, I'm cold. I don't like the cold. She breathes out a white puff. Even though she says she doesn't like it, she looks at her breath happily. I see. It's not always like this, but it's strangely cold today. It'd be pretty bad if you don't like the cold. Where are you from, Ilya? Your name sounds kind of noble. It's not kind of noble. I am noble. I was born in the old Ironsburn Castle. It was always cold and snowing, so I'm fine with this cold. You were born in a cold country, right? Then shouldn't you be used to the cold? I am used to it, but I don't like it. I like warm more than cold. Don't you like warm too? Yeah, of course I like it. I hate... I would rather be slightly chilly than rather slightly warm. I like it warm rather than cold. Yeah, so I stay warm in my room when it's cold. But I like the snow. It's so white and my dad said it's just like my hair. I clap my hands together. She's right now that she mentions it. I was trying to work out what I associated with Ilya. If there was such a thing as a snow fairy, wouldn't it look like her? Your father says clever things. Your hair certainly likes snow. It's white and it looks soft. Right? This hair is something I can brag about. It comes from my mom, and it's the only girlish thing about me. Ilya laughs happily. Seeing such gestures really numbs me. I couldn't have believed she was really Berserker's master if I hadn't seen it. How about you, Shiro? Do you have something you got from your dad? Oh, don't say the magic crest. I'm talking about what you got from him as your dad, not as a master. Huh? Me? I guess my house in the end. Before that I got my last name, and the thing I got first was... my life when I was about to die. Because I was the only one saved by Kiritsugu in that fire 10 years ago. Let's see, I don't have any physical features like you that I got from my parents, but I think I got a lot of things as good as that. Ilya's delighted as if it concerned her. I bet no one could stay unhappy if they were smiled at like this. But from what you said, you didn't get the magic crest, right? That's strange. Then you're not a master? No, I'm an amateur magus with no magic crest, but I'm still a master. How about you, Ilya? You're a master, so you're a magus, right? Huh? I'm not a magus, but just a master. I was never taught any normal magic. Huh? And you didn't get a magic crest from your parents? Your family is a noble family that even has a castle, right? That's right. But is it a magic crest what you need to become a master? Wait, that's right. But isn't a magic crest what you need to become a master? That's why I'm a master. Ilya tilts her head in confusion. I too tilt my head in confusion. That's what I was literally just thinking that same thing. Like, this feels off. Like it feels like she's saying something wrong here. So like the fact that the story's calling it out is like, okay, it's not bad writing. They're calling it out. I too tilt my head in confusion. It seems like Ilya's words are slightly off, and we're not having a real conversation. Hey, Ilya, I'll ask you something, but where are you living right now? It seems you came here just for the Holy Grail War. So are you living in a hotel or something? No, first of all, it'll be terrible if she doesn't have a guardian. It's unheard of to let a child like this come to Japan by herself. Hotel? Do you mean the villa? Yeah, something like that. It's a place you can stay, but it's not your house. Then I have one. See, there's a forest over there, right? Deep in it is a Western-style mansion my grandfather's grandfather built. They say the Masters of Ironsburn lived there during the Holy Grail War. Ilya is pointing to the west. Certainly there's a deep, undeveloped mountain forest in that direction. Takes about an hour to get there, even with a car, right? Are you coming from there alone? Yeah, I snuck out today. Sela and Lysrit, I think I said that name right, are my maids, but they're annoying. I came to Japan, so I think I can go outside just while I'm here. I always got what I wanted, but I was always shut away in my room, so this is a reward. You mean you were locked up in your room? Yeah. When it snowed, they didn't let me outside because it was bad for my body, so I was just playing inside most of the time. Oh, but I'm fine. It's not as cold here as the castle, so I'm fine by myself. Ilya says so with a full smile. She swings her legs and it seems like she's having fun just doing so. Without knowing why, I put my hand into the grocery bag. I take out the dorayaki I was supposed to eat with Saber, and again, without knowing why, hand it to Ilya. Do you want this? It's cheap, though. Huh? What is that? Food? That's right, I don't like sweets, but this is an exception. This is the snack my father and I would always have tea with. Have with tea. So I can have it? Ilya looks up at me timidly. Yeah, it's no good if I eat by myself, so let's eat together. I hand her the dorayaki. Ilya hesitates and then takes the Japanese snack that I'm sure she's never had before. Yeah, thanks! She eats it happily. Her gestures are so enthusiastic that the expression stuffing her cheek fits perfectly. I eat my dorayaki as well, and endure the shock that attacked the back of my head. Jeez, why was I thinking it would be nice to have a smaller sister like this? But, really, I think Ilya is too innocent. This girl might really be a child who doesn't yet know the difference between good and evil. I can barely imagine how a child born in a family of Magi is raised. But still, I can tell that the environment Ilya was raised in wasn't normal. Tosok is like that, but she's still a Magus by nature from the core. She has accepted the Holy Grail War and the killings between masters as murder. But maybe this girl became a master without knowing what it means to kill someone. I've only talked a bit with her, but I don't think Ilya is a girl that would want to kill others. So... Ilya, this is a serious subject, but... Then, Ilya suddenly raises her head, as if called by someone. Ilya? What's wrong? Yeah, I have to go home. Berserker woke up. She jumps off the bench. Ilya runs out of the park without saying goodbye, and disappears in the blink of an eye. Freak, dude. This game is just like... Listen. I am currently in the camp of, no, Ilya's a monster. I didn't feel bad at all when she got killed by, spoilers, I guess. She gets killed by someone in a rout. And I was like, I don't feel bad at all about this. She's a monster. And then that first, bad end happened, where she was, very knowingly torturing Shiro and, getting pleasure because she knew it was causing pain. And, the fact that she was like, yeah, I can just do this with you forever and ever is the worst. That was, the writing in that scene and, the voice acting and, the imagery shown. The imagery was kind of the weakest part in this visual novel, but, whatever. But just everything about it was, that, I laid in bed, that night, because I recorded it pretty late, and I was like, freak, dude. That was messed up. Holy crap. I had heard that the bad ends were pretty bad, but that just went, oh my gosh, that was so much worse than I was expecting. It's trying to win. The game's trying to win me back over to thinking that Ilya isn't an abomination. It's trying. It's not there, but it's trying. And I do apologize that, I have kind of started making these episodes a bit shorter than I used to. I used to record for anywhere from, 20 to 30 minutes. But all of these have been pretty consistently under 20 minutes. It's just that I don't have a whole lot of time to record. Just because I've been so busy with, my job and trying to focus on, writing and my art so I can, actually have, a career and that kind of stuff. And I don't want to bore you guys with those details because you're here for, me to read this, not for, my life story. But that is why, the episodes have been a little bit shorter than usual. Is just so that I can, consistently get them up. Because, I can record 2 20-minute episodes a lot easier than I could record one 30-minute episode, if that makes sense. So it is still technically more content than that I am able to provide, especially since, if I was recording, the longer 30-minute episodes, they just wouldn't come up consistently, which means, I would miss a week or an upload, and with the 30 minutes as opposed to uploading 2 20-minute ones, so you'd only get, one 30-one a week instead of the 2 20-minute ones a week, because I am uploading Please Be Happy on Wednesdays when I normally would upload Fate. But those are also around 20-minute episodes, so it's the same thing. But yeah, with all that being said, that's just a short apology for why these are a little bit shorter, but I am going to end this episode here. If there is a good cutoff point around the 17 to 20 minute mark, I will just cut it off there. If it's only 15 minutes, I'll keep going around then. Like, that's not like a guarantee, but if it's around 15 minutes and I do have like the time, then I'll be like, yeah, let's do another scene, even if I feel like the scene's going to be a bit long. But yeah, with that all being said, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.